Hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of that. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended here on Extinction. This is TBT, and from the future. Making that clear that I am recording this intro after having done the main footage for this video, just to be perfectly honest with y'all, because that's what we're about. Okay, why can I harvest that one? Anyway, not important. What is important is that today we're going to be building we're going to be building / have built my bunker, and or my bunker out in the Wasteland, as you are about to see. But before that, I figured I might take an opportunity to talk about a couple of things that I might have missed in the original intro, which is why it's getting its own. Also, that's a little, ugh. Oh, I don't like that at all. Ew. Ugh. Ugh. My enforcer is coming apart. Yes, that's what this creature is. This is an enforcer. And enforcers are interesting little buggers, because what you gotta do with them... I love that very complicated name there. You don't tame these. What you do is you come over to a terminal like this, and you go to vehicles. And if I come over here to... Okay, what is this? And I can see here we've got a couple different options. We can go to drone and we can make a scout. I don't have enough element dust or crystal for that, but, you know, we could do it. You can see here we've got, this is the enforcer right here. And if you can get blueprints from these by killing wild ones, and you'll get varying qualities. You can also just come here and make a basic one. I don't recommend that. I recommend saving up your resources to make a better one. I made an Ascendant off of a 140. It was actually level 142 for some reason, or at least the blueprint was. Ugh, that's so bad. I don't like it. No, make it go away. I will put you back in your ball. Make the graphical bug go away. Okay. Anyway, if you find yourself enjoying this video, yep, there we go. Think that fixed it. If you find yourself enjoying this video, do me a solid. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. All of those things that please the algorithm gods, and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. But back to the Enforcer as we head out over there to start, or at least to get to the location where the rest of the video will be taking place. The Enforcer is one... They were left after humanity basically fell, and they just patrol the city. That's what they do. And they anyone causing problems by attacking things, they root out and destroy. They enforce the law to the letter. These, but they have some cool abilities that are well worth your time to make one and expend the resources. Number 1, they're very fast. Number 2, they can jump. Number 3, they can jump, and with a right-click, do this, and teleport onto... Oh, they should be able to climb the wall. Okay, it's not doing it for some reason. I don't know why. It does have the ability to climb walls, I can promise you that. How do I do it? Okay, they also have a pulse attack. Like some kind of an EMP pulse. Okay, I'm not... Okay, maybe I am not actually latching to the wall. Maybe I need stamina first? Get up! Okay, yeah, it's not letting me latch. Alright, cool. I don't know why. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, I can't latch to this piece of tech? That's nonsense. But yeah, as you can see on the bottom portion of my screen there above my hotbar, we've got those 4 symbols. Those symbols are the amount of times I can teleport in rapid succession. And you have a limited range you can teleport from any one spot, but, you know, as you can see, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is a great creature to get around the map with. I'm sorry I haven't made one until now. I just didn't have much need to. But I made this specifically for its wall crawl ability because it's definitely a great build assistant if you need one. By the way, it also does ×4 damage to corrupted creatures, so that Dilo never stood a chance. So yeah, this is just to introduce you to this creature as we go through this process. also wanted to point out something. There's a couple things I wanted to talk about. The Prehistoric Beasts mod has been uninstalled. If you didn't know that, I urge you to go watch my Astraeos video where I talk about it in a bit more detail there. But also check my community post as well, because I also talk about it, as well as the video that I watched that set me on the path to deciding to uninstall it. TLDR, so I don't waste y'all's time, because we've got a lot of stuff to do today, and it's going to be a long one regardless. There's going to be a lot of editing / fast forwarding. I know people don't like fast forwarding, but it may be necessary here. I will do everything in my power to ensure that it is not, but I don't make any promises because this is a building episode. And as with building episodes that I do, I normally mute my microphone. Mute my microphone because I'm not really talking during that. I'm just working. Like, I'm just in the zone working, and that's the footage that you're seeing. But with that being said, I wanted to take a moment to talk about the mod, the Prehistoric Beast mod, and just real quick, I promise you to, I promise and urge you, go check the community post and watch that video. It's 45 minutes of your time, but it's time well spent. I assure you of that. I don't feel comfortable showcasing the mod on my channel anymore, due to the controversy around the mod author. TLDR, stealing slash legitimately buying models off of people, but then not crediting them and not, you know, actually doing the work properly for the mod that it really deserves. But it gets worse than that. Also, does that bear just not? Okay, cool. I mean, maybe it's just like a timed thing, but no, not allowed. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so where was I? You know, lying about custom models. That's the big one. Was the big allegation there, and it's for and none of these were and I have to thank the person who pointed these out. I'm just gonna kill this guy here, and we can get moving. Thank the person who pointed that out in my comment section when I mentioned because they were asking about in the Hatzegopteryx video, what was the white dinosaur that spawned in front of me? Well, the answer was it was a Neovenator from that mod. And then they said, well, I don't have that mod downloaded because of the controversy. And I'm like, oh, uh-oh. And I went and checked out, did my research, and did that video. And that's what I wanted to say about that was, go do the research for yourself, is my advice, and come to your own conclusions. But the conclusion that I have come to, having watched that video, having done a deep dive into it, is I am not comfortable showcasing that mod. So I'm sorry for people that were looking forward to it. I'm sorry for people that voted on it in the poll. But knowing what I know now, I just don't feel it would be good to give that mod the spotlight. And nor will I until, or if and when significant, and I mean very significant, changes are made in the way it's handled, in the way it's addressed, then maybe I'll consider it, but not right now. Definitely not right now. Also, I just wanted to say it's kind of a shame because the mod was growing on me. I was like, ooh, I can do some crazy stuff with that, especially with like the Pyroraptor and such, but that's all out the drain, or down the drain. And yeah, that's about it. Kind of sad to see it go, but I feel that it had to go. So, yep, rip that. But you know, that does leave opportunities for other things to fill that void. I also just want to see more effort put in. Oh, hello, sir. You have a... Alright, I'll let you live, but whatever. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, I think that's about enough for that intro. So, yeah. As you can see, we've got our Wasteland wall here. So... yeah, this was... I went ahead and built this before doing any... Oh, and there's the... yeah, I figured as much. Poor guy. Poor kitty. Still? Yeah. All right. That's enough out of me. Let's get to it. Alrighty, we are back, and yeah, I basically ignore this. I don't know what this, why this has had some kind of glitch. Watch, if I take off the skin, it'll just, yeah, it just goes away. But if I go put it back, it comes back onto it. So it's something to do with the way the skin interacts with the floor, at least in here. But it's fine. Anyway, as you can see, for the most part, the base is complete. There's still a little bit left to do. Yeah, there's still a little bit left that I'd like to finish, but yeah, I just want to go over this real quick. I also really love the way the Wasteland skins interact, like not interact, but just the way they look. I like that if you look carefully, you can see what looks like pieces of the tech, of like the tech metal. So I guess technically it's element, but it doesn't, it's also not. I don't know. I guess it is element, but it's like you can absolutely see over there's some pieces of it, and just the way it looks, you can see smaller pieces here interwoven into the designs. Like it's just been stitched onto the wood, onto these wood, along with the like standard barbed wires and metal spikes. It's just really cool. And of course, there's some skulls for your viewing pleasure. I love it. I really do. Unfortunately, I was unable to put railing here on this one rung of the staircase, so unfortunately that is still not OSHA approved, but this is the Wasteland. We don't care. Yeah, so I've got this. This isn't very much an improvement, a massive improvement on my original design from Aberration, where I actually have a balcony now. I have a full overhang properly, among other things, and I have multiple floors and rooms. So this is everything that I wanted to, that I was like in my head wanted to do, but it cost me so many resources to do it. Like honestly, I'm nearly depleted on metal and stone and chitin for that matter, because I actually had to go make cementing paste. So we're gonna have to sit down and plug my gotcha farm and maybe upgrade it a little bit to get that job done properly. But yeah, I really love this. I absolutely love the way that, yeah, you can see there more tech on the door there. And of course the bones. I think you can hang some of the like dino pieces on this. I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to find out. See what we can do. Either that or it goes on the car. Not really sure how I feel about the car, but that's another video for another time. Now let me take you inside the base here. So we come on in. There's actually a double door here that you can just go out and enjoy the balcony. Yeah, in here, not quite sure what I'm going to do with this space yet. What I might do is I might put some more walls and doors here and just have these be their own separate rooms, but I don't know what I would do with them. So maybe what this will be is kind of just like a foyer with various things in it, like maybe there's like a little meeting hall here or something like that for all one person in my tribe. You know, just a little a gathering area. You know, maybe some kind of excess stuff. But hold on. You'll see we have a secret wall here, and that leads into here, and that's probably where I'm going to put my generator. I actually have two down there on either side, and they're doing the job just fine. So the Jenny is just purely going to be for aesthetic purposes. You know, just to have that completionist, or maybe the tech generator will go in here once we get it. In the meantime, though, before we head in there, yeah, there's another one over here, but you need to access it a different way. And behind this, if we come into here, into the work area, where we've got the makeshift mega lab, we've got, you know, my automated arc and all that stuff. We've got a gene storage. We've got all kinds of crazy stuff. We've got my AA industrial forge. I wanted to do the steampunk one, but it was too big to fit in here. It was too big, it was too cumbersome, and I said, to hell with it. And in fact, this industrial forge kind of fits the aesthetic better. I know the gene splicer doesn't either. It is, in fact, you know, it's steampunky, but it can work, you know? I really love the colors this puts out. It kind of gives its own little meteor shower type of thing. It's really cool. I also love that it's a full, this is definitely not a sanitary lab. By the way, the makeshift mega lab functions as a chemistry bench, which is also why there's another chemistry bench in here. But you can also make, you know, element-imbued gasoline, which you need for the car. You know, you can, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you gotta make. See, and obviously you've got the gasoline from that, and you can get something akin to green gems on this map. I think it is green gems, actually. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my supplies. But yeah, I can make a whole bunch of crazy stuff here. Actually, I cannot, because I don't think I have everything that I want unlocked. Yeah, this is functionally a chemistry bench. And it's good. It's very good. I think it operates faster. I think it's more efficient than the normal one, but I'm not 100% sure. I have not used it yet, because I haven't placed it. I was really waiting until we finished the base to place all of this stuff. But yeah, this is the work area. We've got our smithy right here. Actually, this is not really I guess it is a smithy, but it's more of a work table, a workbench, but whatever. Yeah, and all that. We got all that there. And this is just, you come in, you get your stuff done. And then we come over here. Up the stairs to the second floor, and we find ourselves in the kitchen, which is not fully furnished yet, although we do have the industrial auto grill here. I'm not going to turn that on right now. I'm going to get the cooker, like the little cooker thingy here. We're going to get I guess we're going to have to pipe water in, perhaps? I don't know, something. Going to get... I'm not quite sure fully what we'll do in here, what I'll throw in here, but we'll see. We'll definitely throw in some stuff. But this is the kitchen. This is where food is going to be prepared. Come out here. This is the dining area. You know, oversized for one person, but who cares? This entire thing is oversized for a single person. You can come out here and just enjoy the view from both sides, actually. And then we come over here. I open the thing. And this is my bedroom and my study. So this is where I'll be throwing up, you know, throwing up some library stuff, just preserving knowledge for future generations in this absolutely post-apocalyptic wasteland. And yeah, I'm really loving it. I was a little bit unsure, but it's really grown on me. So I'm very happy with how this has turned out so far. In spite of the fact that it has immensely depleted my supplies of metal, stone, and chitin. Actually, it's depleted my supplies of wood and thatch as well, because I've had to make some stone structures too. So, there's that. I almost thought about putting a balcony here as well, but I really don't see the point. I think if you're that eager to get outside, just jump off the railing. It is pretty hot in here, so I might want to install some air conditionings. And yeah, we're not fully furnished. This needs to be lit up. We need to put in lighting, and we're gonna be checking that out in the coming days. But I look forward to fully experiencing everything that this DLC has, like the Bob's Tall Tales has to offer for Extinction. And now that I've set it up, we can start doing that. But yeah, as we come out here, I'm gonna take us back downstairs. These walls here, I'm probably gonna replace them with something else. Or at least in part, I might keep some of it. I really think I need an actual proper behemoth gateway somewhere so I can get creatures in. Because I gotta tell you, like, getting off, teleporting them, yada yada, it is just a nightmare. It is, I don't enjoy it. We've got our turrets out here. Honestly, they're not very good against corrupted creatures, but it's better than nothing, and I would rather have them present than not. Oop, I see a piece of material that is not done yet. We'll have to fix that. That's fine. But yeah, I also love, here, let's hop on the Enforcer and take a look at the exterior. We've got this. By the way, I know this is not lined up. I have tried to line it up. I guess if I have to take the entire thing apart to do it, and I'm just not, I cannot be bothered at all. No shot, not happening. It's like, look, this is fine. We're in the Wasteland. It has to work. It doesn't have to be perfect. Although I will say I like the look of it. If you look at there is a piece missing. I'll fill that in. Actually, what I wanted to do long term is actually set up some stuff up here on this, not in here, but you see this open space in here, through there? I'm hoping to kind of set that up as, like, we'll put part of my gacha farm in here. You know, we'll just have to make sure we partition, 10 spaces, 10 tiles apart for the gachas, and we'll make something happen there. But, I wanted to show off these. I love the broken pieces, just... you're doing the best with what you got, and things are falling apart. It's functional at best. At worst, it's, this is not standing up to, it's definitely not standing up to this glass shield, like this tempered material that is so powerful it can block the asteroids that are coming in, the meteorites. So, yeah, pretty wild there. And there's our little storage thing that I've been using. We'll get all of that eventually. We've got a gas bags for a reason, and that reason is to carry all my stuff for me. I just realized I should rename that new gas bags. I should just name it Lydia. You get the Skyrim reference. I am sworn to carry your burdens. And yeah, there you go. There's the base. Got a nice view of everything going on out here. I can't see the snow dome, but that's fine. Actually, I can't even see Sanctuary. Oh, well. I think Sanctuary is that direction. No, we can see it. It's that way. But yeah, one more thing I wanted to talk about is Extinction videos coming, Extinction videos in the coming days and weeks. Because we're about to hit the point in the game where, apart from a couple tames... oh, man. Excuse me. Apart from a couple of tames, and and obviously we need to do caves. We need to do some higher tier OSDs. We need to do some element veins potentially. Maybe not. Maybe we're gonna give that a miss at this point. But I mean, I'll do it. I just won't do it on camera. Yeah, apart from caves, OSDs, tames, and obviously fighting the Titans, we're kind of reaching the end. And obviously there's going to be some fun stuff. Like, I will make a car and show it off, just to do it. Obviously, I'm going to want to enjoy that aspect and just fully experience everything that this has to offer. So there's going to be some content there. But we're hitting the point in Ark now where... there's less and less to actually show. There might be one more building video where we go through and actually work on the bottom part of this bunker here. God, look how big this space is, though. Like, anything I need to do, I can get it done in here, theoretically. Like, I can get some breeding done in here. I don't know if I will, but yeah. All of this is to say that... probably going to be with not this week, but certainly next week or the week after. We're going to start slowing down on Extinction videos because there's just not as much to do. Most of what's going on here will be me mutating, breeding, yada yada. And I might do a video on that. I think we're past time for a mutation video, like a little guide. I haven't done one for ASA yet, and maybe even I'll do another idiot's guide for mid to late game, since this is really one of the best maps to do it for, because this late game, your late game here is actually quite a bit different, and yet also not. Oh man, I love that. That's awesome. So yeah, this is dragging on. This is this TED Talk is dragging on longer than I wanted it to, but I mean. Oh boy, somebody just got shot in the face. I don't know what it was, and I'm not going to go out there and check. It's dead. Somebody just took 758 damage. All right, Charlie's pawing at the door. I'll be right back. But yeah, you now know what's coming. Most likely going to try and speed run not speed run, but like, get those caves done with some of the creatures that we've tamed up. There's still a couple more tames to do. I will try and speed run in the sense that, I'm going to try and go out there and farm and make it happen. All the while getting my current mutation projects done so we can do the OSDs. So the order of events will hopefully... Oh, there's a corrupted creature. I don't think it lived. It did not. It has been, yep, it's dead. It's right there. That corrupted trike had a very bad day. Turrets are not super effective against them, but they do get the job done. Boom. Love that. Okay. So before this drags on any longer, it's going to be something like, as I said, it's going to be tames, caves, or caves / OSDs, one or the other. Maybe not in any particular order. And then it's going to slow down a bit more. Probably 1, maybe 2 videos on Extinction a week so we can focus more on Astraeos, which I'm looking forward to. As it is now, I'm pushing myself to do 5 videos a week for that, but it's, I've got some plans for Astraeos, but enough about that. I think this is as good a place as any to end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope there's not too much fast forwarding and editing, although given this is one of the most frustrating builds I've ever done, and it's certainly one of the most complex. I think it might be the most complex. Maybe not. Maybe Helm's Deep was a bit more, but Helm's Deep was also a bit more simple in how I was doing it, because I was just following the existing layout. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this build. It's nice to actually make a proper home now. Now I just got to get all my stuff and all my creatures over here. That's going to be a lot of fun, let me tell you. Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all of those things that will please the algorithm gods and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. This has been TBT. I'm signing out, and I will catch you lovely people on the next episode of Ark Survival Ascended here on Extinction.